no matter what part of the world you live in, no matter what your upbringing is, no matter what your religion or your faith is, it doesn't even matter how many relationships you've been in. There is always one woman who a lesbian can't resist. You can be the most devout woman walking on the earth. You may have lived a celibate life for the past 5 to 10 years. But when this woman comes around, you lose all inhibitions. She puts you in a trance. She changes your mind about everything. She's the woman who you find irresistible. If you've ever experienced the lesbian test, then meeting a woman who you can't resist is a lesbian test. What is a lesbian test? The lesbian test basically means that you are a woman who is put in a position where you absolutely cannot deny the fact that you are into this woman. You really like this woman. You like her so much that you think you love this woman. The bottom line is, every lesbian will meet a woman who she cannot resist. Why is it that women come across women who they can't resist? Is it maybe a woman who she will never meet? She just sees her from a distance, like maybe she's a celebrity? Or is this an actual woman that she will meet physically and actually get to know? She can be a combination of both, or she can be one or the other. There's nothing quite like meeting a woman who captivates your heart, your mind, your soul, your body, your spirit, and your sexual desires at an optimal level, where she is not someone you can compare to any other woman. This woman is so unique, you'll never forget her. She's the kind of woman who actually changes your life forever. I am Jazelle Wallace, certified gay life coach and author. Here on my YouTube channel, I provide my lesbian perspective, and if that interests you, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's always one woman who a lesbian can't resist. Ladies, it's absolutely undeniable when you meet this woman. You cannot ignore this woman, even if you tried. This kind of woman, she will put you in a trance. You think that you have all of the control over your life. Like, you'll think that maybe you're the gift to every woman. But when you meet this kind of woman, she's the gift for you. She will leave you speechless. You will stay up at night wondering, how in the world did you get in this predicament? Like, this woman is so amazing that you'll dream about her. And you've never dreamed about a woman before. Maybe you've daydreamed about a woman, but this kind of woman, she creeps into your subconscious. And there's absolutely not one thing you can do about it. You wake up thinking about her, you spend the day thinking about her, and you go to bed thinking about her. You are mesmerized by this woman. How does she do what she does? Why does this woman have such a grip on you? Why does she have such a hold on you? What does it all mean? Is the love reciprocated? Sometimes it's unrequited love, and sometimes it's a long distance love. And sometimes it's the kind of love where it's a whirlwind love and you are face to face. But what makes this type of woman so powerful, so irresistible? Because you've been with your fair share of women before, and you've met women who you absolutely adored. They were beautiful. They were actually good women. And then, of course, you may have had some bad experiences with women. But this kind of woman trumps all the other women that you've previously been with. She's so powerful that you don't even know what she's like in bed. Like, you haven't even touched this woman sexually. She's able to reach you in ways that you've never been reached before. Like, this woman, it's almost like she can read your mind because she knows exactly what to say. She knows exactly how to make you feel good. And God forbid if she touches you, you're afraid because you think you're going to lose your whole mind. She's the kind of woman who is so irresistible. You're not quick to jump in the bed with this woman. You actually are a little bit intimidated by this woman. Like, you've probably experienced dating other women or being in a serious relationship with a woman, and you were sexually intimate with her. And it was nice. It was pleasurable, but this is the very first time where this woman's got you in a chokehold. Like, you're thinking about her sexually. You find her quite attractive. She's very appealing. She's very sensual. She's very cool. She's very calm, collected. She is unlike any other woman. And as far as her physique, she has a body that you've never quite seen before. And every woman has her favorite body part on a woman. Like, some people love a woman's eyes. Some people like the way a woman smiles. Some people like a woman's legs. They may like her thighs. They may like her shoulders. They may like her breasts. They may like her stomach, and so on and so on. But her body is very different from any other woman's body, and you can't quite describe the intricate details of what makes her so unique. But you really can't keep your eyes off of her. And she has a very magnetic appeal. She actually exudes lesbian energy. And this is really what has got your attention. But more so than her lesbian energy is the fact that this woman, she just gets you. It's like you click. You really complement each other. And although you may have a burning desire to be with this woman sexually, you find yourself wanting to take your time with this woman. You don't want to rush a thing. You really want to pick her brain. This woman is the kind of woman who you can have a conversation with and she just makes you say, wow. You may find yourself being speechless after communicating with this woman. And when you are on the phone together, you may have looked at the time on your cell phone, and next thing you know, you look back at the time, not because you want to get off the phone. You just happen to take a glance at your phone and it shocked you because now it's 6 hours later. She's the kind of woman who you can go and sit in the car with, and the sun was up and now the sun is setting. Wherever you are with this kind of woman, the time flies because you're so engaged with this woman that everything around you is a blur except for her. It's just you and this woman. She is the kind of woman who, if you let this woman get away, it just won't settle right in your spirit. It's like even when you meet another woman, this woman still is in the back of your mind. And you're secretly hoping that you run into her again. Like somehow you lost contact with this woman. And that's the only reason why you're not with her. Because if you could get in touch with this woman, you would jump hurdles to be with her. She's the kind of woman who, she's so fascinating, she's so intriguing that she lets you just be yourself. You may have been the kind of woman who had your pick of women. You didn't have issues getting women. Or maybe you were very careful about the kind of woman you wanted to be involved with. So you weren't quick to be in relationships with women. You spent a lot of time to yourself. You enjoyed being single. But with this woman, when she comes around, if you are the kind of woman who attracts women all the time, whether you're single or whether you're dating, you completely do a 180. You cut off all the other girls. You cut them off. You don't really give them any explanation because all you know is you need this woman who stays on your mind, this woman who has changed the game for you. And you may have been the kind of woman who just loves spending time alone. People kind of just are a passing thought. They just really don't keep your attention. Or something always goes haywire where they're always doing something to mess up your relationship. So you never really have any type of solid foundation with a woman. But when it comes to this one woman, you speak a love language between each other that only you two understand. She's not getting away from you. You don't want to be single anymore. Like you enjoyed the single life, but you absolutely hate it at this point when you meet this kind of woman. This kind of woman, she will have you telling your family that you are a lesbian if you were in the closet. She's the kind of woman who, if you were with a woman already, like maybe it's nothing serious, it's just kind of like a fling, or she's a girlfriend, but you're not really in love with her. You could be in the bed with this woman, and the one woman who you find irresistible, she can call you or text you, and you will jump up and you will leave your girlfriend in a hot New York minute and drive an hour to get to where this one woman is who you find irresistible. That's the kind of hold that she has on you. You could be a woman who is a virgin and you're ready to lose your virginity with this woman. You don't want anybody else in the world touching you but this woman. You may be the kind of woman who has been celibate for some time, or maybe you're practicing abstinence. You're waiting for the right kind of woman. And then you say to yourself, well, even if I meet the right kind of woman, I'm not going to sleep with her until I get married. But when you meet this woman, all of that goes out the door. It just goes out the door. Yeah, you may not make it a one-night stand with her. You may not rush into a sexual relationship with her. But You want this woman so bad. It's more than just on a sexual level. It's on a spiritual level. You crave this woman so much that you know that when you touch her physically, sexually, she's going to be the last woman that you sleep with, because this woman is a keeper. But what does it mean when there's always one woman who a lesbian can't resist? Does this mean that she is the one? Is she wifey? Or is she some type of distraction? Well, it depends where you are in life. But this woman, she's not there for no reason at all. She's there for you to get a lesson. So you might want to pay attention and take notes, because you're never going to meet this kind of woman again. Whatever it is about this woman that you love so much, that you are intoxicated with her, you need to be able to study it, because it's going to tell you more about you. You see, this kind of woman, she comes around maybe once or twice in a lifetime, because she's rare. And you won't be able to escape this kind of woman. You won't be able to forget this kind of woman. You won't be able to ignore this kind of woman. You won't be able to deny this kind of woman. And you won't be able to get over this kind of woman. What do I mean by you won't be able to get over her? She will always be a fond memory of yours. If your relationship never happens, maybe you love this woman from a distance. Maybe you both went your separate ways. Whatever the situation that caused you to not be able to stay together, if that is the situation where it didn't work out, she was there to help you. And you should always be thankful for meeting her. Thank God you met her, because she changed you for good. So the next time you meet another woman, you're prepared to be a better lover and a better friend to this woman, because of the one woman who you could not resist. But what about if it works for you too? Like you both are compatible. You know that you're going to spend the rest of your life with this one woman who you cannot resist. Well, congratulations. You know, they say you just know when you've met the love of your life. She will be the kind of woman who you just know you're going to marry this woman. She's going to have to say to the other ladies, I'm sorry that you will never get a chance to be with her because she met me. That's the kind of woman she is. That's the essence and that's the pull that she has. It goes so deep that all the other women on the outside already can see that you two are meant to be together. And yes, there may be some ladies who may try to get in between y'all. They might try to test the relationship and see if you're going to break up. They may just want to get a chance to just get a taste. But the love that you two women share together is so intense that no other person will be able to penetrate and tear apart the love that two of you share. She's the kind of woman who's so irresistible you already know that you're done with dating other women. And you know that you love women. You're a lesbian. You are a woman who loves women. But this woman completely does it for you. She does it for you. You're doing things for this woman that you never done for any other woman in your life. And you never will. The kind of things that you do for her are beautiful. She actually is the kind of woman who makes you the best version of yourself. If you haven't been to church in 10 years, you're the first one walking in the church building, sitting on the front pew. She's converted you to be a faithful member of church because of her love. She can't do any wrong, but you feel safe with her. You know that everything that she does is with good intention. You trust her. You know her. You love her. You adore her. You thank God for her. She's the kind of woman who blows your mind. She's the kind of woman that you just start crying out of nowhere because you're so overwhelmed with emotion for her. And you're hoping that it's not a dream. You don't want to wake up. This woman is not a fantasy. She's real. When do you meet this kind of woman? This woman usually comes around at the perfect time. And they say nothing is perfect, but God says He makes everything beautiful in its own time. So you're going to meet this woman at the right time. It's going to be perfect. And your only job is to get the lesson and keep her around. If she doesn't stay, you still get the lesson. And her love was so amazing that she doesn't hinder you or prevent you from loving again. Her love was so freeing that she actually taught you how to really love. And that's why she will always be the one woman who a lesbian can't resist. I am Giselle Wallace, certified gay life coach and author. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share the video. Also, hit the super thanks button and donate to the YouTube channel. I do appreciate your donations. And get ready, because there's always one woman who a lesbian can't resist. And if you haven't met her yet, she's coming.